What's up, everyone? It's day 20, 75 hard. Once again, I just finished my second workout of the day, my 45-minute outdoor workout. I've been doing the 35-pound rucks, going a little over 2 miles with added push-ups in between. Today, I didn't feel like doing that. Tired of walking, so I did 25 minutes, 20 push-ups every minute on the minute, and then 20 minutes, I did 15 push-ups on the minute every minute. Totaled it should be like 800. So it said, my watch said I burned about 500 calories, 549 calories. So that's pretty good. Normally on the walks it says like 300 or something, but it may not be accurate, but it's probably close. Felt a good burn, a good pump. You like my shirt? You don't have problems, you just have more work to do. It's an All-American Roughneck brand shirt, same company, owned by Axe and Sledge Supplements, the company that I'm affiliated with. Use code HIBS10 if you go to axandsledge.com. So today, last night was another long night at work. It's to that point, day 20. Today I didn't feel like doing anything. I didn't care about doing anything. Kind of like yesterday, it's starting to be like, there's phases in this program you have to get used to as you do it, and as you get to know yourself. It may get more and more easy. The more times you do it, I'm sure Andy might have a little bit better understanding, as many times as he's done it, what to expect. I know what I was expecting coming off of the first time I did it, that I wanted to do more, get more out of it, put more effort into maybe the workouts. You can't really, if you read 20 pages, that's not getting more out of it necessarily, but putting more effort into the strenuous physical labor or physical parts. The last time I did it, I was doing the same thing, working every day 12 hours. Some days I was driving 3 hours just in that time period also, so that didn't leave a lot of time, but you still have to make do. And but yeah, that's one of the things I've noticed. The motivation's there at the beginning. It's not going to stay with you, and that's with anything in life. You have to find the discipline within yourself, develop it. That way you can pull it out of your toolbox, so to speak. And whenever those times come where you don't feel like doing anything, you can get yourself to do it either way, no matter how you feel. Because ultimately, the end goal is to be a better person for yourself, to be a better person for your family, to be a better person for your business or your job that you work. Even if you work for somebody else, you want to be able to have people look at you and and want to work with you, be inspired by the way that you are, so that they go into that type of lifestyle and develop those skills also. So I went and did 10 minutes walking on the treadmill, 20 minutes on the Stairmaster, and then I did abs for 15 minutes this morning. I've been waking up a little bit later each day. I don't set an alarm. I expected myself to wake up around 12 or 12:30 after going to sleep at 6:30 a.m. I think 5.5, 6 hours should be plenty. But that's another thing, that if you're not getting good quality sleep, you need to work on that. Whether you have to do certain things at night, like get off your phone a certain amount of time before going to bed to stop the distraction, stop the blue light from whatever it does. It affects you though. I'm not just gonna pull out some studies or anything like that, but how it works. The best thing you can do in the morning is look at the sun. It helps set your circadian rhythm, which your pineal gland is responsible for regulating. And looking at the sun in the mornings, it's not blinding. It's calming even. It decalcifies the pineal gland, so you can regulate your circadian rhythm better, which also helps with sleep. If you're not getting enough vitamin D as well, your eyes absorb, I believe, the most sun, more than your skin. That's why they say not to wear sunglasses all the time. But anyways, the point I'm trying to make today is that it even goes along with my shirt. You don't have problems, you have more work to do. If you look at everything in your life as a problem, you get negative about it. You may not be motivated to correct it. We live in a society of victim mentality, and if you just look at it like you have more work to do, so to speak, to correct those problems, and it's not necessarily listed as a problem in your head, you just know that over time if you're working at correcting it, you'll solve those problems, and then there's always going to be problems though. So you just elevate and you keep moving forward and overcoming those problems, which is just more work to do. And that's one of the messages that goes along with the company All American Roughneck, the Accent Sledge brand as well. Do work, just work. Put your feelings aside, because no matter what, how you feel, things have to be done. And if you're not going to do them, they're not going to get done, or they're going to get put off on somebody else. And that you don't want to be that type of person. You want to be a leader. You want to be respected for being the type of person that always does the things that they say they're going to do. You don't want to be talked about like, oh, I don't want to work with Chris or anything like that. You want to be the type of person that everybody wants to work with. I know I find myself on these jobs in the oil field. I work as a contractor, so each job I go to mostly is different people that I'm working with. And it seems to be like it has been my whole life, because I've been a weightlifter and had a muscular physique my whole life. I've been utilized more. He can do that. He's got it. These older people that are, fat and lazy, he's got it. He can pick it up. He can do that. And over the time, I've worn myself out, ruined my lower back, trying to basically impress these people, put the work in, but also earned the status quo of everybody wants to work with me. I get put in as a leader because people know that I'm going to do stuff and handle the business. They know that they don't have to worry about whether or not it got done, because they told me to do it, and they know that I did it, whether they checked or not, because that's how integrity works. You have to build that relationship with people so that they know they can count on you and they can trust you to get things done. So instead of looking at your problems in life as overwhelming and not able to be handled, or something that you can't deal with and you have to cover it up with vices like alcohol and things like that. I'm not going to say anything about the herbs, if you know what I mean, but because they are beneficial, I believe. There's some negatives to it, obviously, if you're doing it all day every day and you're not getting things done. But if you're productive and it's one of those things you do every now and then, or if you do it to get better sleep at night, Delta 9, Delta 8 products, which are what do you call it? They're derived from the CBD plant, so they're legal in all 50 states. So there's stuff like that can help you turn away from the alcohol. Just approach your problems as work head on. Know that it's going to be difficult. Know that it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. We live in this society of instant gratification, instant results, instant Amazon, instant microwave your food. It's all instant. So you need to develop the trait to know that you have to have patience, and you, at the same time, you can't just have patience. You have to be doing the work to overcome those problems that may be something that's holding you back. And you want to be able to get to the end of your life and look back and know that you did everything you could. You don't want to regret when you're at the end of the life. That's one of the biggest things that scares me, is not living up to my full potential. Just imagine going to, you can believe whatever you want, but here's what I believe. Just imagine going to heaven and meeting the person that you were intended to be. God says, here's what I expected of you, basically. He probably wouldn't say that, but it's maybe something like that. And it's somebody that you don't even recognize. I want to recognize the person that I see whenever I get there, who I was supposed to be. We're all put here for a reason. You need to find that reason and run with it. If it's in your heart and it's nagging at you to do, whether it's start a business, start coaching, start training people, no matter what it is, run with it. You need to see, because no matter what, if you don't see, you won't ever know. And that's where the regret will come in at the end of your life. So stop looking at your problems as something that you can't control. Put them in your mind as stuff that you have to work on, and know that you have to create a plan, step by step, work your way back, how to solve that problem, and run full speed. because time doesn't stop and we only have so much. So that's my message for today. Day 20, I got an hour roughly, and I gotta go work tonight again. So probably going to upload this real quick and lay down for about 20 minutes just to relax. So expect to be another busy night. But if it's not, then great. I'll be able to chill a little bit more. But anyways, I'll be back tomorrow for day 21. Keep killing the program. If you're on the program and if you're thinking about starting, I suggested you start tomorrow. Look up all the details. You can go to episode 208 on the Real AF feed. You can learn all about the Live Hard program and 75 Hard. And with that, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.